Okay, call to order. April 14th, 7:01. Paul. First in camera session, none. Treaty land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we are signatories of Treaty 5 and that we reside in the traditional territory of the Nisichawayasik Cree Nation. The school district of Mystery Lake is located in the community of Thompson in the province of Manitoba. Manitoba is located on the traditional and ancestral lands of the Nihito and Innu, Denisulin, Métis, Inuit, Asininu, Anishinaabe, and Dakota Oyata nations. The school district of Mystery Lake remains committed to honoring treaties in the spirit of truth and reconciliation. We are all treaty people. Yes, Secretary Treasurer. Regrets? Yep, we have regrets from Trustee Humby. We have before us the approval for the agenda for tonight.
We were supposed to have a delegation tonight.
But wouldn't that be
I'm not there yet.
adoption of the minutes?
Oh, we put regrets for presentations?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And we have regrets from the Westwood Choir for the presentation that was to have been tonight. We would do our best. Can we get them back again? Maybe when the weather's nicer? Yeah. I love listening to them sing. We have before us the approval of the agenda. Can I have someone move we accept the agenda for tonight? Vice Chair, seen seconded by Trustee Sharker. Any comments or additions or anything we neglected to add? Seeing none, those in favor? Carried. We have before us for item number 5, the adoption of the minutes from March 24th, 2026. The meetings are there for your consideration. Can I have someone move we accept the minutes for tonight? Trustee Nicholsaw moved, seconded by Trustee Sharker. Any amendments or changes? Hearing none, all those in favor of accepting? Carried. Item number 6, Westwood School Choir. Again, we have regrets from them. We look forward to hopefully seeing them in the future. They're beautiful singers. Item number 7, business from previous board meeting, none. Actually, if I think about it, Paul, the last time we had the most hits on our Facebook page was when the choir sings. Okay, so we're losing like 200 hits tonight. Item number 8, superintendent report.
I provided you with a written report. It just highlights some things of meetings I've attended and other community events. Some human resources initiatives. On the 9th of April, I participated in an Apply to Teach career fair through virtual platform. The career fair was extremely well attended. The breakout room attracted interest from probably 30 to 40 potential teaching candidates, and I received about 15 resumes via email. So,
Where are those ones coming from? Are they from Ontario mostly?
Some are internationally trained teachers, and then are attending Queen's University because they have a 1-year international teaching program there as well. So, but yeah, they're Ontario all over actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. The leadership interns and school principals attended a full-day professional development session facilitated by Brian O'Leary, the former superintendent of Seven Oaks School Division. He was also the former Deputy Minister of Education. On March 31st, the session topic focused on school administration responsibilities with regards to striving to provide equitable opportunities to the entire community. Nutrition programming and attendance initiatives were discussed at great lengths. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank Mr. O'Leary for sharing his wisdom and experience with us. He did this pro bono. All I paid was his travel expenses.
He didn't come here.
Yeah, absolutely he did. Yeah, he was here. Yeah. So I appreciate that, and I think it was really interesting.
That's great.
He was a long-standing superintendent in the province of Manitoba. And again, his experience at the minister level, or deputy minister level too as well. Yeah. I know that the nutrition programming is something very near and dear to his heart. Him and Nello were very good friends, and kind of spearheaded a lot of that initiative during that time frame. So, as well as, I just wanted to talk about how we hosted the Northern Regional Science Fair. Took place this past weekend at Ecole Riverside School. There were approximately 40 projects in total. We were excited to host here. 6 were from the PAW, and we had 2 projects as well from Nelson House. So it's been a long time since we've had some interest from some of our northern community, so that's fantastic. A young gentleman by the name of Jerry Jonathan of Westwood School won a gold medal, and he will be representing Thompson in the Canada-wide Science Fair in Edmonton from the week of May 23rd to 29th for his project entitled Kidneys at Work. And it focuses on different beverages have negatively affect kidney function. I know that he is in the process of kind of amping up his project to go to the Canada-wide Science Fair. So perhaps when he returns, we'll get him to do a presentation here, and he can kind of tell us about his project and let us know all about the Canada-wide Science Fair and his experience there. Yeah. So.
Is that Canada-wide Science Fair? Is it always in Ottawa, or do you put it at the...
Oh, it's in Edmonton this year.
It's Edmonton?
Oh yeah,
it
no,
goes
it's it goes all over the place.
Edmonton.
Vancouver, it's
Oh,
been in
nice.
Nova Scotia, and yeah, it's been Saskatoon, Regina, it's been in Winnipeg. In 1978, we hosted it here, or 79,
Really?
yeah. It was in Thompson. So we've been long-standing.
Maybe it's time to bring it back home.
We've been long-standing participants and members of the Canadian Regional Science Fair, or Canadian Science Fair. So I think it's
Super.
called Youth Science Fair, or Youth Canada, or Youth Science Fair Canada now. But are there any questions?
Any questions for the superintendent? All right. Well, thank you, Angel. Item number 9, assistant superintendent report.
So I've provided a written report outlining some of the different meetings that I've been in attendance at the last little bit. A couple of highlights for you. Kristen McKenzie, who's the Student Services Administrator, and I have met regarding our upcoming review and report with the Inclusion Support Branch consultants. They'll be here April 28th and 29th, and we'll be conducting a student services review using the standards for appropriate educational programming at 3 of our schools. So they come in person, do site visits, they look at some of the student-specific programming that's happening, as well as review the documentation that we have on file. And schools also have to complete some self-evaluation rubrics using those standards, and we complete a district-wide self-evaluation rubric as well. And then they provide some recommendations and look at our overall strengths. And so we look forward to that. It happens every 3 years. So we're up again. And it's always nice to have them come to Thompson and be here in person to see what's happening. So I also participated in a community engagement session regarding the next Huddle site for Manitoba, with Thompson being one of the possible site locations. So Huddle they were here to engage with youth and community leaders about the strengths and challenges for youth in our specific community, and then to share more about their plans for a Northern Huddle site location. So Huddle is an integrated youth service model where I call it a one-stop shop, where it has services for all different areas in one location for youth, so they don't have to navigate the different paths to getting services. The struggle, I guess, is that we're competing with the PAW. The PAW and Thompson were selected as possible locations, and so now an organization in Thompson has to agree to be kind of the lead and submit a proposal, and then they'll choose between us or the PAW. It won't happen in both. So yeah, it will be interesting to see kind of what comes forward out of that. And then the lead organization would be looking for community partners to help deliver the program within the Huddle site. So the need is definitely there. So hopefully somebody's willing to kind of be the lead organization for us, and that we're selected. Again, that's a hard competition when both areas could need the service. So, and then I was able to attend the district-wide junior high health fair this year as part of a workshop presentee instead of an organizer, which was nice. So I helped make some bannock bites with students. So we had a possible 445 students from grade 7 and 8 come to participate in 35 different workshops. That's the most workshops that have been offered in the history of our health fair. So topics included things like teen hygiene, sexual health, relationships, and nutrition, and then just some ongoing activities that support mental health and wellness. So some crafts or different pastimes that kids could get involved in. So just a big shout out to Katie Thompson, who is our district mental health and wellness coordinator, who helped organize that event with all of the school counselors. And then thanks to all the community partners that came on Friday afternoon in order to be able to offer all of those multiple sessions to our youth and make their afternoon enjoyable while they were learning. That's my report. Any questions?
For that huddle, do we know who a potential partner organization could be to lead that?
Boys and Girls Club
Okay.
or Street Reach was the other, or jointly.
And is there another proponent in the pod? Do we know?
I don't know who from the PAW was looking at being kind of the lead, but they had the same kind of community engagement session with interest from multiple organizations. We would have had probably over 20 different people at the community session in the afternoon. The student youth session that happened in the evening had approximately, I was told, like 15 to 20 youth that participated as well for input.
Too bad it has to be one or the other. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's important. It would be nice.
Right now, like there's other huddle sites. There's I think 4 in Winnipeg. There's one in Brandon and one in Selkirk. So this is the first northern one. Again, if it's well received, and perhaps there will be funding for another one.
Any questions? It is a good turnout.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay, item number 10, Secretary Treasurer's Report.
For the month of March 2026, we have processed accounts payable of $3,191,567.10. Teacher payroll of $2,419,799.01. And support payroll of $922,450. I bring forward the recommendation that expenditures for March 2026 in the amount of $6,533,816.11 be approved.
Okay, we have before us the recommendation that the expenditures for March 2026 in the amount of $6,533,816.11 be approved. So can I have someone so move? Trustee Young, seconded by Vice Chair. Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Carried.
Circulated in your packages the expenditures as of April 10th year to date. On April 10th, we're 71.28% through the school year. Expenses year to date, $37,376,756, 71.1% through the school year. So still tracking nicely within our plan. The financial dashboard, our designated surplus still remains unchanged. Forecast for June 30th remains at $1,883,059. Our breakfast and snack programs from various local, various donors, as of April 10th, has 42.3% spent. Of the $145,120 plan expenses, we have spent $61,433 at this time.
Okay, any questions for the Secretary Treasurer? Hearing none. Moving to item number 11, new business. 11.1, borrowing bylaw. Borrowing bylaw 0127 is required for the provision of the district's operating line of credit, $4 million, and the Visa cards, $30,000 for senior administration. The bylaw is renewed on an annual basis as it covers one fiscal year. The recommendation before us is that borrowing bylaw 0127 receive first reading for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2027. Can I have someone so move we entertain the recommendation? Vice Chair, seconded by Trustee Sharker. Any comments or questions for the Secretary Treasurer? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor? Okay, carried. Item number 12, correspondence. We have before us National Day of Mourning, Tuesday, April 28th, 2026. We have notice from the United Steelworkers, National Day of Mourning. We hereby recommend on Tuesday, April 28th, that the flag for the school board office as well as all schools within the district be lowered to half-mast to pay homage to the men and women who have died or suffered from workplace injuries. Do you want a motion for this or?
That's
No,
fine.
we'll just do it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm very, it would be great to support that. Yeah. 12.1, Manitoba School Boards Association. We have there the e-bulletin for April 8th. One of the items from the April 8th bulletin is a notice about thinking for running for school trustee. I think that we do have the elections coming up in October, and we should begin. I know that there's certain things that we do as a school district to promote and advertise to get the word out and to make sure that people in the community feel comfortable and that they make the appropriate decisions about whether or not they'd like to run. And of course, I was on the executive meeting just this past Monday, and always it's a standing agenda item for the executive for the provinces to make sure that we're talking about the coming election and what we can do to try to make sure that we have a good and robust competition for trustees. And we have also the e-bulletin for the March 25th there for your reading. We have a message there for up-to-date provincial status for the Resolution Public Schools Act changes there that you can read on your own leisure. There's an item there about workers' compensation legislative review and MSBA executive highlights from the March 18th meeting. Okay, 13, committee reports. 13.1, policy committee. Who's the chair of that?
That'd be Abby.
It's Abby. Okay, we'll table that. 13.2, education programming committee.
That's Lindsay.
That's Lindsay. Okay, we'll table that. 13.3, public relations committee.
That's me. So the meeting was called to order at 5. And the agenda was reviewed. The budget was circulated and reviewed by the committee members. On March the 30th, the Public Relations Committee was pleased to host a Spring Fling Family Fun Night at Deerwood School for district employees and their families. Everyone enjoyed a range of spring-themed crafts, refreshments, including hot dogs, Easter sundaes, chips and juice. The evening concluded with a highly anticipated Easter egg hunt held throughout the school. The event was well attended with over 40 adults and many children participating. Which reflected the strong community interest and engagement for this. So I'm sure we'll have another one, I assume.
That Easter egg hunt was a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big deal. All over the school, yeah, it was,
Did
Kids
you
loved it.
figure they got all of it, all the candy, or was there a few treats
I'm
left
sure
over?
they've been
for-
finding candies all over the library at Deerwood School for the last few weeks, but yeah, no, it was, the kids really enjoyed that. Yeah, I got a lot of positive feedback about that Easter egg hunt. There was a lot of Easter stuff hid too, so there's quite a bit of chocolate, so good.
Well, they found a lot of candy, or they found a lot of other treats that belonged to other classrooms too. That they,
Good. Thank you, Michelle. 13.4, finance property committee.
So our next meeting will be on April 28th at 5 p.m.
Other committees. Do you want to say anything from the bargaining committee?
just that we are in the process of getting all of our signatures and done
Beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, super. Okay, any other committees that we're forgetting? I don't think so. Okay, 14. Oh, wow, look at the clock. Record. Trustee comments. We'll start with the vice chair.
I just have Westwood School to report on. Congratulations to the junior high boys basketball team for winning the tournament. And yet again, as Angel had mentioned, congrats to Jeremy Jonathan for winning gold in his category and was selected to represent Northern Manitoba in Edmonton at the Canada-wide Science Fair. Congratulations.
Deerwood School, congrats to the junior high basketball girls team for winning the tournament on the past weekend. I also wanted to say, as being part of the March 30th Easter egg hunt. We had a great time, and on behalf of my wife, she said she really enjoyed doing the puppets with the kids. We had a station there where we made little hand puppets and stuff, and there were some pretty talented young people there that were going outside the box, so she liked that. And the other thing I want to mention, and I don't know who's responsible for this, but I want to give them a big shout out that I see Wapanek School has handed out meals to go boxes to their families. Some of their, I don't know how many families, I don't know exactly, I don't know everything about it.
I can comment on that, Brian, for you. So Harvest Manitoba contacted us, it would have been early in January, to talk about the possibility of the Meals to Go program, which offers a food package for families on Fridays to have for the weekend. So they were looking for a school of approximately 500 students to start as a pilot project. So we asked Wapanek if they would be willing to participate and give it a try. The items are brought to the school helps package it up, and every student in the school gets a package. So if you have 5 kids in your family, all 5 of them take home a package for the weekend. So Harvest Manitoba reached out to us. We just kind of coordinated the efforts, and Wapanek staff was on board, and so they just had their first package last weekend.
Well, big kudos to Harvest Manitoba. Thank you very much, because that goes a long way to feeding families.
Is that all fresh food or processed food, or what?
No, it's a combination. So the items in the bag, when I asked, are designed to appeal to young children.
Yeah.
So I asked what was in the last bag last week. So things like carrots and apples and oranges, yogurt, cheese. There was some soup, like individual cans of soup where kids just have to open the lid and dump it in and heat it up. Cereal, yeah, a variety. And it's not the same every week, like there'll be mixed, so.
Thanks, thank you.
And they're planning on doing that right till the end of June,
Wow.
Every Friday.
Every
Wow.
Friday.
That's something.
That's
Thank you.
tremendous. Yeah, that's good.
So that's actually on my note, because I'm reporting on that.
you just took the wind out of her sail there, Brian.
She has nothing to report on.
Yeah, it's okay, man. He already covered it, so.
You did. So I'll go to Barkwood. Book fair is happening until Friday, April the 17th.
So I have a message for the parents. So tomorrow the Westwood they have a school lit conference. So come, talk to your teacher. So this will show you the how love your kids, and you can make a progress. You can discuss if you have any concerns. So this will help you to overcome the obstacle if your kids are facing in the school.
Okay. And for myself, congrats to Artie Parker's Cameron Murray and Dilshan Saku for coming in second for the first badminton tournament in Winnipeg. Saku and Peter Yaboa, along with Coach Switzer, on being named to the AA and AAA All-Star team. Did I get that right? AAA, AA? Congratulations to the Trojans Charity Trout? Oh, okay, Charity Trout. Okay, gotcha. On her appointment to the senior varsity girls roster. A shout out to Artie Parker's grade 9 student Trace Osberg-Alinsky, who won silver at the 2026 Skills Manitoba competition this past week in the outdoor power and recreation equipment category. Oh, lots going on at Artie Parker this week. So congratulations to everybody, successful competitors all around. Good. And bringing us to the last question from the public.
I'm good this week.
Yeah?
I thought we mandated a question.
Yeah, didn't I do the homework? Okay, well, thank you for coming. And can I have someone move we go into camera? Trustee Young, seconded by Vice Chair. All those in favor? Okay.